would like to do a little book review very quickly about this book. It's been out for a number of years, but it's still in print, I believe. It's still something that you need to read. It's Marvin Rosenthal's The Pre-Wrath Rapture. And as you can see, it's a little paperback. And in my own ministry, I have used the Greek New Testament to make some of the same arguments. In a verse that everyone agrees is about the rapture, and in another verse that everybody agrees is about the Habiyah Hashaniah, second coming, you have the same Greek word, which is episinago. And we're talking about 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, and we're also talking about Matthew chapter 24, verses 27 to 31. And so if you look at the Greek, it's very difficult to come up with two second comings. One to come for the saints, and the other one to come with the saints, with the 70th week, 7 years in between. It's very difficult because of the fact that they're described with the same Greek word, which means the coming together, which seems to be a technical term for both the rapture and the parousia. Well, that's the way I have argued this. But Marvin Rosenthal goes into great detail to show the pre-tribulation rapture is really hard to defend from the Bible. He uses 1 Corinthians 15, Matthew 24, Mark 13, Luke 21, 1st and 2nd Thessalonians, the book of Revelation, 2nd Kepha, and he shows that this is a Johnny-come-lately doctrine, basically invented by the Plymouth Brethren and somebody else in 1830 in England. And he gives a very, very good argument, which I think you should know. So I'm going to give a thumbs up to this review and recommend that you read it. And I'm glad I read it. We do believe in the rapture and the second coming. And we also believe that God has not appointed us to wrath, so that when God does finally pour out his wrath in a great crescendo, the believers will be spared this. That's not to say that we're spared the wrath of man or the wrath of the anti-Moshiach, but we are spared the wrath of God. God has not appointed us unto wrath. So he gets into great detail about the 70th week. And I want to recommend very highly this book.